Hey everyone, welcome to Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors. Today we made it back out to the range. And what I want to show you today is a cool old shotgun. This is a Charles Daly Superior. Yes, this is an older one, and it is one of the Turkish made ones. But I mean, for the year, this thing is just still in fantastic shape. You still see it has the gold appointments on it. The gentleman I got this from apparently took very good care of it. This is a 12 gauge semi-auto, and I've never shot it. So we're going to test her out and see what we think. I brought out some Noble Speed 2 3/4, 1,300 feet per second, 1 ounce of 7.5 hard shot. See how these bad boys do. Let's grab these ears, that's for sure. I think this might just be just shade loud. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's just see how many she holds. Alright, on the Charles Daly, notice your button here on the side, right? And as most of y'all know, it'll go back, and to chamber it, you hit that button and bang. Also, in order to even load this one, that loading gate, when I go down, you gotta push that button. Learn something new every day, don't we? Alright, let's see how many she'll hold. Two of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, and 5 of them. I'll try 6, but I don't think it will. Now, 5 is it, guys. You see how it chambers? Yeah, grabbed one. Our safety's here. We are on fire. Let's check out that pink canister right there and see how she does. Oh yeah. What about our fans? Try it again. Yeah, apparently we had a malfunction. Failure to eject. Try it again. And failure to eject. We really don't like them shells that much, does it? Let's see if it likes this water jug over here. Oh yeah, it liked that, alright. Failure to eject. Alright, well, last shot with this one. Y'all know what I say. If it's not working correctly, don't just keep on and keep on. Well guys, hate to cut that video short, but you know my rule of thumb. If the firearm is not functioning correctly, then you put it up until you can have the time to check it to make sure that it functions. We're going to take this thing apart and see what the issue is, and of course repair it, because that's too pretty of a shotgun not to work properly. Alright guys, I brought a Charles Daly over here to our workbench and just want to see what the malfunction is with it. It's, nothing's in the tube. She's empty. Alright, let's get her apart here. See if I can remember how to take this thing apart. Fumble fingers there. Get that off there. Got our forearm slide off, set it over here. Now we should be able to take our barrel off. Do a little wiggle jiggle. A lot of wiggle jiggle. Alright, there's our barrel assembly. Little O-ring right here. Want to inspect it real good. I don't see no issues with it. No dry rot or crack or anything like that. Alright, set the barrel over here. I know you don't realize how small your workspace is until you get a big old gun like this in here. Alright, now we need to get our bolt out. There we go. Now let's see if everything will just slide off here. Alright. There's our bolt. Assembly right here. And our spring. Not too hip on that. That nut there is just, I mean, it's just loose. We'll make sure we tighten that up when we put everything back together, that's for sure. All we have is our trigger assembly. I'm just going to leave it in there. I don't believe there's no issues with that. Looking at it, I mean, the gun's a little dirty, but it's not filthy enough to, you know, make it have the kind of problem that it had. I'm going to say this gun just was not cycling itself. Set this over here out of the way. All right, here's what I wanted to look at. There's O-rings on the inside of this. Grab a rag here and run it through there and clean that out so we can see really, really well. Yeah, pretty nasty in there. Maybe the old gun just needed a good old cleaning, you never know. But it definitely wasn't ejecting or picking up another shell, so it wasn't cycling properly. Alright, we got it pretty clean. We'll take some of our rim oil and soak that. And that way we know we can get it extra clean. I don't want to use any brake cleaner on that because, you know, them are rubber O-rings in there. I'm looking at them as close as I can. Flashlight, there it is. I don't know if y'all can see in there or not. See that little O-ring? There's one on this side. And there's one down in that. I'd say the best that I can see, they look fine. I don't see no issues with them. Well, from looking at this bolt now, that is pretty nasty. You see some grit and stuff in there. Yeah, that definitely needs a real good clean. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, grab this piece, just basic lubricant, and I want this to soak in there. Believe it or not, this lubricant does pretty good as far as getting out, you know, small pieces of trash. And of course in here we have these rubber seals and O-rings. It'll help with them. I reckon you could say condition them in a way, which is always a good thing. I mean, better you take care of your stuff, you know, the more it's going to last you, that's for sure. And put some down in here. Let's grab our brush. Little nylon brushes are great. Get us all down in there and get this thing cleaned up. I mean, as we can see here, just that little bit that we done, set these on that paper towel, and that was a clean piece of cardboard when we started. Alright, now what I'm going to do is take these parts again, especially this bolt. I'm just going to let this stuff soak in there some. So help break up some of that I probably missed. Alright guys, off camera I went ahead and cleaned everything up. I mean, it looks just so much better. But let's get everything oiled up and see if we can put this thing back together. Alright, and guys, on these here, just a good hand tight is enough. Do not take a pair of pliers or something to it. That's just overdoing it. Get some excess oil off here. Knock my phone over. Alright. Feels good, nice and smooth. Now, we're going to grab us a couple of shells and go out back of the shop here and give it another try. And if it doesn't cycle this time, then we will 100% know that them O-rings, even though they look good to me, that they are bad and they're stopping this thing from cycling. Alright, let's set up and walk out back here and take us a couple shots and see what we think. Alright guys, just going to take a couple shots out here. I got some of the Noble Speed like we were just shooting out at the range. Load 2 of these up, because the basic thing is we just want to see if it's going to cycle correctly. It seems like a trap door. Huh? It done fine. Alright, it brought it in there good. Alright, let's see if she'll cycle. Nope. We'll shoot it again and watch it bolt. I don't even think the bolt's moving. She's clear. Alright guys, watching it real close and watching that bolt, from what I could see, was barely moving. So that tells us that we need to go online and order some new O-ring kits for this right here, and that should make it rock and roll. Well, at least we learned something, and it's a good day when you can learn something, that's for sure. And I will order the parts for this and get it repaired because it's a nice gun. And I look forward to shooting it. Well, y'all, thanks for watching the video. Hope y'all learn a little bit and seeing how semi-auto shotgun does work and what happens when they get some age on them. And I'm assuming that's what happens with this one. The O-rings, even though we didn't see no problems with them, they're probably just shrunk up and not making a good seal, I would say. But please leave me some comments, any suggestions that you may have. Like I say, any questions, I'll do my best to get to them and answer them. And if you could, hit us up on our Patreon page. Maybe we can afford an O-ring kit for this. And please, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank y'all.